Hey, what's going on, guys? It's CodingTuts, and welcome back to probably the second best thing that has ever happened to my channel after the first Airbnb tutorials. So basically, we're doing the second Airbnb tutorial. So I'm gonna be basically redoing the Airbnb tutorials that I did like a year ago, even more. Um, and well, why am I redoing them? Well, because when I did them, well, actually when I started them, I was a beginner. I was a beginner in HTML, CSS. I didn't even know PHP, and I knew a little bit of JavaScript, enough to create that slideshow. But I realized that a lot of people really enjoy them. I mean, I have almost 13,000 views on just one video. And so that means that a lot of people are enjoying them. And I don't want something so famous on my channel be something like so unexplained and so like false, because it's false. I mean, I use methods that no one uses, that I don't even use anymore. So I'm gonna be redoing them right now. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new folder called Airbnb, and I'm gonna open my add-on. So I'm probably gonna have my last project open, so I'm gonna close that. And I do. I am creating a portfolio, and I'm gonna share with that with you, like probably in the future. But alright, so now I'm gonna create a new file and I'm gonna call it index.html. Now we're gonna be working with HTML, CSS, and jQuery, not with PHP or MySQL, because I want this to be a pure design tutorial. Like no validating login forms or registration forms or databases, just design. But we are gonna be using forms this time, but we just won't validate them. Alright, so where is our Airbnb? So there we go. Alright, so now I can go ahead and open this. And alright, I'm gonna start the basics, doc type HTML, open the HTML tags. Now in our head, I'm not gonna write any meta tags, for SEO, for search engine optimization. I'm just gonna write a title and hook it up to the CSS. So link rel equals, oh, actually I don't have CSS yet, so title. Oh, and by the way, they did change a bit of Airbnb. So it looks a little bit different right now, actually a lot different. So I don't really like this design as much as I like the other one. So I am actually going to mix it up. So I'm gonna use the header from the previous version, but I'm gonna use the navigation bar from this one. So I don't know. It just looks different. I'm not a really big fan of this. But yeah, so HTML head title. Wait, what's the title? I'm just gonna call it Airbnb. Airbnb. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a new CSS file. So main.css. Link rel equals style sheet. Oh, and this time we're gonna be making it responsive. Text slash CSS href main.css. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and open my body tag. So body. Alright, there we go. So now let's test if we've hooked up the CSS. So body, background color, CCC. Yeah, alright, perfect. So yeah, let's see. What is the first thing that we have to do? Well, we have to figure out what font this is. So I'm gonna go ahead in the head. And oh yeah, I forgot the meta. But actually we don't really need the meta because we're gonna be only typing in, English. But I guess it's always a good idea to have it. So meta charset equals DTF8. Alright, let's see. Where is our fonts? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do view page source because I think it's gonna be easier. And I think that in the previous tutorial someone actually found out what it is and sent me it, but I don't really remember what it was. So okay, so all these meta tags. Wow, so many meta tags. Icons. Oh, so these are. Oh, this is the icon. Okay, cool. Let's see. In color content. Okay. Can you search for font? Family. Inherit circular. Alright, so there we go, circular. So let's go to Google. Font.google.com, and we're gonna search from there for circular. Okay, it's loaded. So circular. No, what is this? Okay, maybe it's not circular, but wait, circular font. I mean, I want to see if it even exists. Oh, it does exist. All right. Can I download it? You know what? Okay. This is what we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using Roboto Sans. Was it? No, Roboto Mono. I think because. No, actually, let's just use Roboto because it looks pretty close to it. So So I'm gonna select this font, and we're only gonna need like bold and like light. So customize regular and bold. Now I'm gonna go ahead and embed this. So there we go. I'm gonna copy it and paste it above our CSS file. There we go. But I always like to keep everything the same, so I'm gonna change this a bit. So rel equals style sheet, and then type equals text/css. Even if it's not text/css, I just like to write it. And there we go. Alright, so now we are gonna define our essentials. So I'm gonna call it essentials, actually essential CSS in our CSS file. And so we're gonna start out with the body. So margin 0, padding 0, font family. Hope I didn't close it. I closed it. Okay, it's okay. Roboto. So Roboto. Then sans serif if it hasn't downloaded. Font weight 400. And then for the color of the text, I'm gonna say 333. So color 333, which is like gray, like really dark gray. You can barely tell the difference, but it looks better. Alright, so now I'm gonna define the font size of the paragraph to 16 pixels, and then for all the links I'm gonna say, oops, oh my god, for all the links I'm gonna say text decoration none, and then a visited as well, so text decoration none, and then I'm gonna target all the, so I'm gonna remove the margin here and the padding here. I'm also going to remove the margin here and the padding here. And why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this because when I'm like creating new paragraphs or new links, and if it already has like padding, I'm going to have a really hard time to figure out what that padding is. So I just say margin 0, padding 0 to everything, and then when I have to add margin 0 or padding 0, I just like override it later on. So you'll see what I'm talking about, but yeah, so margin 0, padding 0, and then margin 0. Alright, and I want to target the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, the UL, LI, actually, oh well. So, get a little space between them. Alright, and then I'm gonna say margin 0, padding 0. Now I want to target the UL and OL, and I'm gonna say, what was the attribute? Because I forgot it. Yeah, list style type. None. And that's just to remove the dots in the lists. And yeah, remove the margins around the padding 0. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, oh yeah, and we can also do the selection. So I have a CSS browser support that basically I wrote myself. So you can go to w3schools.com, go to the CSS section, and for every attribute, check what required prefixes it needs. So I wrote that down. And if you wanted, I just like send me an email at this is my email, so alex.bogdanov14@gmail.com. So send me an email right here, and I'll send you it over. But you can always write your own, if you want, because here I also have some media queries, and I forgot the meta tag again because I said no meta tags, and I forgot that I need to write. So, alright, what is this? Actually, why do I need user scalable now? Oh yeah, actually, user scalable now, so, okay. What this method does is basically when we resize the page, so when you view the page from a smaller device like an iPhone, it's gonna scale the page one time. So basically, actually one time doesn't do anything. It's just gonna stay the same. But if you don't define this, it might scale like 0 times, which is gonna be this whole page wrapped in a small screen, and you won't be able to read anything. And what user scalable no equals no means is that you can't zoom in on the page, when you're on a smaller device. But I don't really like people zooming in because it kind of changes the page. And when you're designing responsive websites, you always make sure that the text is readable. And there's also a Google is it responsive test, so we're gonna test that out, when we're finished with the website. Alright, so I'm gonna say selection, so selection, let me see if, okay. Oh, I don't have selection here, really? Yeah, I don't, okay. But I know that it requires only mods. So, okay, actually, let me give you an example first, so. P hello world /p. Alright, now when we're selecting the text, you can see that the selection is blue. Now I want to change that, so this is what we're going to do. So selection, color, FFF, and background color 333. And then I think it also requires Moz, so for Mozilla. And also one tip is to always develop your websites using Chrome. Then you should always check them, with Safari and Firefox and Opera and everything. But when you're developing in Chrome, like, you don't have to worry about these prefixes because Chrome, basically it supports all of them, like almost all of them. So now when we refresh, you can see that when we're selecting, it's a lot cooler. Alright, so I think that we are pretty much done with our essentials. So now this is gonna be a pretty long tutorial, but I always like, to set up the essentials and everything. And then another thing that we want to do is want to set our clearfix. So I know that you might not know what clearfix is, but you can go ahead and watch my video called, what was it called? CSS grids. Yeah, CSS grids. And there I explain what a clearfix is. So it's always good to have a clearfix defined, and then if you need it, you just give the element that needs a clearfix, the class clearfix. But I'm not going to explain what it is now, but whenever we need it, I am going to explain it. So clearfix after content, oh my god, sorry about that, content, nothing, and then display table and clear both. So let's see if we need a table. Nope, nothing. Alright, cool. Alright, so these are essentials. So now we can go ahead and start the nav. So we are basically gonna copy this navigation menu, but we can make it a little bit better. Yeah. I also want to see if this is an image. No, but it's alright. We might not finish the whole, navigation, but we can just kind of sort it out. So yeah. Or do you know what? I guess we can like basically just do the same. Copy it like the new version of Airbnb, because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So all right. I'm gonna add a comment saying top nav HTML. And then I'm going to create a div, and I'm going to give it a class of top nav. Now I'm going to go under CSS, and I'm going to write a comment top nav CSS, and then I'm going to target the top nav, and let's style it. So we want to position fixed, so it always stays on top. So top 0, and then first we need to define the width. So width 100%. Height is going to be auto. Background color, is it white as well? It is, which is, unusual, but it's okay. So I'm going to minimize this. So background color, we don't have to define it. We're just going to say border bottom. Bottom, what color is it? It should be 333. I mean, like, what else would it be? I mean, not 333, I mean CCC. This class search bar. Does this have background color FFF? Alright. Tab highlight. Alright. Border box. Come on, border. So circular airbook is what it's called. The font. I'm seriously searching for, that. What color is the border? I mean, I know what it is. I mean, I think I know, but I just want to be like 100% sure. Skip to content. What the hell is this? Border bottom color. Okay, we're getting some colors. I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'm not able to copy it. Color, no. Oh wait, I can just do this. So 727272. No, it's not that. That's something else. So that might be this. But I know it's CCC, and you'll see that it is. So CCC. No, but now because we have no content and the height is defined as auto, when we write in something, it's gonna, the nav is gonna appear. So wow, no border bottom really. Wow, I'm stupid. So 1 pixel solid CCC. Yeah, you can see that's basically the same color. Okay, so I guess now what we can do is we can do the logo. So, I'm gonna try and kind of get the logo. Yeah, oh my god. Can't copy it. Page source. Wait, Airbnb logo. I mean, Sure, why not? We can use this one. Well, let's check out. Oh, wait, there's a vector one. Is it really a vector? Visit page. What? No. Let's see, what is this? Visit page. Page rel file URL. I'm gonna download the image file in 256 pixels. .svg.png. Why? Oh my god! So it's actually, Wait, is it really an SVG? No, it's a PNG. I mean, I can see original file. This is an SVG. Alright? But where can I get the path for this? No, this is a PNG. Alright, I know that I am kind of, wasting your time. Download page URL. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Nice. Well, let's try and use this. So, image source. Is it gonna work? No. It's not gonna work. Oh, file URL. Let's try this. Yeah, this should work now. And boom. Yes, alright, it works. So I can go ahead and delete this. There we go. So image source, so this is going to be our logo. I want to give it an alternative of Airbnb, and then in class of logo, sure. But then I also want to wrap it around in href index.html, so when we click it, it goes, to the home page. So, alright, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the class of logo to the link. Class logo. And why am I using classes? Well, alright, we have our home page, and we can use IDs, but if you have multiple pages, we want to use, the same navigation bar with PHP include. I mean, you can use IDs, but I like just to be 100% sure and use classes, even if I don't require them. Book unique homes and experience the city like a local. Okay. But also, one more thing. I was here just a week ago, and it looked so different. Like, there was a huge header with a video, but I guess this is something else. Like, okay. Alright, so logo link. We're gonna say color, for the alternative, 333, and yeah, okay, 333. Oh, and I'm also gonna define the font size here because I forgot that. Font size, 16 pixels. Alright. Now, logo visited, color 333 as well, and then logo image. It's gonna be width of like 50 pixels. I don't know how much it's gonna be actually. No. Oh, but sorry. 150 pixels. No, but come on, why do I keep opening that? 130 pixels. 110, we're pretty close. 100. Yeah, alright. I think that is what it is. Oh, but okay, so now check it out. When we hover over this whole thing, you know, we go to Airbnb.com. So, absolutely no problem. What we can do is we can add some padding. Alright, so now this is where our essentials kick in. So we have padding 0 and margin 0 here. And basically now we start all over, because if we didn't do that, there's a slight chance that there might be added padding. And if we want the padding to be exactly 50 pixels, you know, if there was added padding before, we couldn't possibly know how much it is, so it just gets all mixed up. That's why I like to say 0, and whenever I need to style it, I define it. So padding, I don't know, what is this, like 3 pixels, probably. That's weird. Logo padding top. Can I not do like padding top? What? What is this? Position relative. No, this is really weird. Important. No. Alright. If it was relative, would have had worked. Or maybe if I just, you know, remove this and this, would it work? Okay, so no. And I don't know what the problem is. Okay, how about if it's not an image, it's something. You know, it's moments like these that really piss me off. Border box, no. Border sizing, was it? No. Box sizing, border box. Alright. Alright, well, we're like probably half an hour into the tutorial and we're already stuck, so. Let's see, what can we do to change that? Can I add like margin? Will that work? Why isn't this working? Wait, hold on. No, what? It might be something missing in the HTML, but I honestly have no idea what. href index.html class logo, and then close it. Anchor tag, what? I don't see what the problem is. No, this is really, really weird. Oh, okay, I think I know what it is. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna explain what just happened. So basically, you know, the anchor tag, when I give the padding of the, you know, when I define the padding of the anchor tag, it searches to give the padding to the text, but since there's no text, we're gonna give it to the image. So padding 30 pixels is a lot, as you can see. So padding 15 pixels, which is still quite a lot. So let's see how much it is exactly. Line height. Oh yeah, I forgot to define the line height, but you know, I guess I can define it. So line height 1.43. Okay, line height 1.43, and then color 484848. Okay, 484848. Cool. Just like almost the same, but okay. 484848, and then 484848. Sure. But let's see what the padding is. Padding bottom, padding left, padding right. So 19 pixels, 0. Hard to believe, but okay. So 0, 19 pixels is what it's saying, which is absolutely, wrong. Yeah, okay, you see it, it says padding 0, 19 pixels, but, that can't be true. Okay. Font size 24 pixels, alright. Top 3 pixels, okay. Font size. Yeah, let's see if this is a response. Oh, it is. Nice. Okay, let's try 3 pixels, 19 pixels. No. So it's probably gonna be something like this. No. What? Why the hell is it not moving to the side? So, this is really weird. I did define the margin, right? Oh, oh my god, this is why. Okay. Now I got it. Oh, let's try padding 19 pixels like all the way. Could this be it? I think it is. But I think it's like 18 pixels and then 19 pixels or something. Alright, let's just try 18 pixels. Alright, 16 pixels and then 18 pixels. Alright, let's try like, I'm gonna try 10 just to see if it's like changing anything. It is. I'm gonna try 12 now. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Okay, this is it, I guess. Alright, and now I'm gonna say logo hover, background color CCC. Okay, let's say display block. No, inline block. There we go. But what is this color that it's hovering? I can't understand what. Oh. Hover. No, I want to do hover of this. Odd lines are okay. Background color, what is this? I wanna get this. 0, 0. But I did say hover, didn't I? Hover. Does this change anything? Okay, I guess. Oh wait, what is this? Okay, 0, 0, 0. I don't understand. But okay, you know what? I guess we can do a little bit of testing. So I tried CCC. It's gonna be probably something like F9. No. Okay, let's try, I don't know, like, SC, SC, oh, SC, SC, SC. Oh, okay. Even worse. F1, F1, F1. Yeah, I think we got it. But, you know, it's not, like, smooth at all. I want it to be, like, you know, smooth, you know? Like, add a little transition or something. Can I add it? Transition, all 0.3 seconds, ease. Yeah, look how much better that looks. Now let's try, let's see what transition requires. WebKit, mouse, and no. Alright. So, WebKit, transition, all 0.3 seconds, ease. Mouse, transition, all 0.3 seconds, ease. And O, transition, all 0.3 seconds, ease. And one last thing that we have to do is add the border to the side. So, border right 1 pixel solid CCC. What? What? Why is it black? If I do FFF, what? 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 This is weird. If I remove this. What? This is so weird. Why is that happening? Let me try and clear the cached images. What? This is like the first time that has ever happened to me. Wow. Can I give this the border? No. Okay, but look, this is something interesting. It's not going all the way down, which is weird. Because it should be, the padding bottom should be the same. What if I say 0, like, for the bottom? No, that doesn't change anything, like, what? Logo link, I don't know, padding 0, can I? Padding 0. Okay, why am I doing this? Yeah, this is like so weird, and wow, is that probably gonna be a really long tutorial. You know what? I'm gonna float the whole link to the left. Left. And just wait. What if I change it to block? I don't know. Wow, that's weird. And can I do now? Like for 1 pixel. Why is it black though? What? I'm like so confused right now. What? I need to find. What if I change this? What if I change this to like CCC? What? Wow. This has never happened to me. I don't even know what to say, like... it's a pretty long tutorial already, but... I don't understand why. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna try and fix it off screen because it's a really long tutorial. And if I do manage to fix it, I'll let you know in the next tutorial. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you loved it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.